Okay, so another day, another review yet again. Viewers of the channel will know, or if you know me personally, I own a MK5 GTI, which is a 2-litre TFSI KO3 turboed car. So today we're doing a review on a 2-litre TFSI KO4 turbo car. We're going to see how big the difference is. This is 4-wheel drive, mine's front-wheel drive, and this car has a massive cult following. People absolutely love this car, and to be honest, I've never quite seen what everyone loves about them. So today my job is to try and work out if this car lives up to the hype. So today we're doing a review on an Audi S3 8P. Okay, so some of you might have noticed that this is a different day. My trim has expired, so it has been at least 2 days. Unfortunately, we're having to, well, I say unfortunately, I'm back, I get to drive it again. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I am back in the S3. We had a couple of technical difficulties with the recording. This won't be my first reaction to the car, having driven it beforehand. I'm excited to be back in it. It has been a little while since I was last in it. So, this car, like I might have said in the intro, is pretty much R32. Oh, so nice. So this car has the exact same engine as my Golf, my MK5 GTI. It's a 2-litre TFSI engine. The two main differences between this and my Golf is the fact that my Golf has a KO3 turbo and this has a KO4. So the potential on these turbos is unbelievable. To put it into context, my GTI is 200 brake standard. This has 260 brake standard, and 260 there or thereabouts foot-pounds of torque as well. I've actually had a car with a 2-litre TFSI KO4 turbo in it, and that was my Leon Cooper K1. I'll put a picture up of it here. And that car was the fastest car I've ever owned. That was about 320 brake horsepower, and it was front wheel drive, so it used to wheel spin for fun. It used to struggle to put the power down, you could say. Not much power to the front wheels. It really did struggle to put the power down, but it was very fun to drive. This is 260 brake horsepower, and a stage 1 remap takes it to over 300 brake horsepower. It's a relatively inexpensive car. You just map it and you're over the 300 brake mark. This one in particular has an oversized ram air induction kit, so you can really hear the whoosh when it sucks the air in, and it's got a catback Miltech exhaust in it as well. Now this exhaust, when you're driving normally, just as I am now, it just sounds like you're in a normal car. I've got a Miltech exhaust and it sounds like I'm just in a normal car, but then at high revs it absolutely screams. The next difference between my GTI or the K1 and this is the 4-wheel drive. Now the GTI and my K1 are obviously front wheel drive, and this is 4-wheel drive, the famous S3 Quattro 4-wheel drive. Another thing about this is I really like the seating position. I really like the leathers. I really like the steering wheel, the speedo clocks. I think they're really, really nice, very clean. But, yeah, there's always going to be a but. This center console is just unbelievably unattractive. I feel like it has aged so much. With the GTI, I put a screen in it, and that helped it out a bit. And to be honest, I hands down prefer my GTI interior to this, and I don't understand why they're so drastically different. So getting back onto the four-wheel drive now, I've not experienced a proper four-wheel drive car with this much power before, so I was really interested to see what this is like. Obviously, I have driven it once before, not for a very long time, and I loved it. So hopefully it'll feel like I'm driving it for the first time again. But if I were to have my GTI long term, then one of the things I'd look at doing is a KO4 conversion, and they are very expensive. They're by no means cheap. You're looking at a good amount of money to do the KO conversion safely, to do a few supporting mods to push it to the power I'd want it to be at. This is a good test to see if a KO3 to KO4 conversion is worth it. Okay, so just pulling up to a stretch of road now. We'll have a quick second gear pull here, starting at 3000 RPM. Oh, okay, right, it's just unbelievably, this would absolutely eat the GTI alive. It's not even a competition, it's not even close. Check out the front wheel drive and the wheel spin and everything, it's not even close, not even in the slightest. First thing I noticed about the car is obviously because of the four-wheel drive, no drama. Put your foot on the accelerator, car goes. To quote myself from an earlier video, bang, gone. You heard it here first. Bam, gone. If you touch the accelerator, that is literally it. And every time you lift off the accelerator, you can hear the flutter from the induction kit. So beautiful. Just a quick. I hope that came across on camera. Otherwise it looks like I'm pulling faces for absolutely no reason. Second gear then, high revs, no wheel spin, nothing, no drama. Just literally puts the power down and shoots off. I know these cars have a big, massive cult following, and I've never truly understood why. I have spent time in some A3s, a bit of a red match there. Man, that sounds amazing. What's the four-wheel drive like? Oh my god, it grips! Now, VAG cars are renowned. They're known across the world for one reason and one reason only. And that is for how front-end heavy they are and how much they understeer. This four-wheel drive system, it really pulls the car around the bends. It really does, just like effortlessly. No drama, nothing. The car just goes and takes it. And the brakes are phenomenal as well, as I've just tested there. To be in a VAG car that's, you know, this age, this shape, with this engine, you really would feel that I would struggle around bends, especially with the fact that this is pushing more power than when it came out the box. And you know what, for the price you're paying for this, I really, like, now, you know what, now I can fully understand why people love this car so much. I don't think it's the best looking car in the world, and I'm not a massive fan of that center console. But that doesn't matter, because you spend your time looking forward, looking straight. You don't see the outside of the car, you don't see that. You see your dials, you see your speedo, you see your revs, and your accelerators. You just put your foot down, and that's it. Now my expectation, I understand that everyone hypes over these cars. In my head I've just thought, nah, this car has really, really won me over. I know I say that about a lot of cars I review, but I'm just being honest. I feel like this car has genuinely won me over. It has blown my expectations completely out of the water. Should I consider buying one? I already am. Should you consider buying one? If you're a fan of small engine turbocharged cars with a lot of potential, four-wheel drive that turns some heads, I don't know what else you'd get other than this, to be fully honest. I know I bang on about German car this, I don't like German car that, I don't like German car this, I don't like German car that, I don't like this and that about German cars, but this, I think, has won me over. sounds good. It does sound good.
I think about you, you think about me too. I know you so well, you know I'm so damn through. I think about you, you think about me too. I know you so well, you know I'm so damn through. I think you're perfect, I think you know it too. I know you so well, you're just a pain to lose. Why won't I leave you? Go on my way with you. I know you so well, I'll just get over you.